Leather-weathered Irish skin, beard orange as the sunset of the flag. In the night sky we fight and pride for the life we fight to live. History I write with it, spit it with the dialects. And this is a celebration, of course. The green, white, orange. And when they pulled up on that shore,
alright, well, first I guess I'd like to say that this isn't exactly how I envisioned returning to this ring, and frankly I couldn't think of a more important reason to return, even though this is quite possibly the most difficult reason to ever have to return or ever step into this ring and pick up a mic or go into a match or anything. This is more difficult than any match, than any title, than any rivalry, and really tonight all of those things, all the rivalries, the belts, the matches, the egos, all that stuff, that either happens as kayfabe or as an actual realistic part of this business, really goes to the side burner tonight. And if anybody in the crowd or backstage or watching on TV doesn't get that, then you're really missing the point of why we're here doing this tonight, because we've all lost somebody that, whether you knew it or not, because I mean he was always in the background, but somebody who really helped drive this company into the direction that it went when he was here. And this was somebody who was more than just a business associate, more than just a co-worker backstage, much more than someone who simply gave me advice on where to take my character. This was a friend, a very close personal friend to me. And I first met Curtis when he came in. It was a little while after I started, and it was actually around the same time that about the same time that Jillian started. Chris got hired on and really helped push her career. He really helped push my career into getting the heavyweight belt finally. He really helped set Vodka and Venom up. um, and he really helped get my wife Moira into the company, and have the impact that she had while she was working there. And I mean, he really cared about this company. He loved this company, even when it drove him absolutely up the wall. He absolutely loved this company, and he knew that if he was going to vote for you, if he was willing to push you and push for you, you were somebody that he believed in. You were somebody that he thought was going to go somewhere good for this company. And I think that was the most important thing. If you weren't willing to step up to the plate, he wasn't going to let you have the bat. And I think this industry, not just this company, but this whole industry needs more of that kind of attitude that somebody who's going to take the people who work for it, that dig and scratch and claw for their future rather than what they've done in the past, or some pedigree, or some backstage politics, or whatever. Right? So I really respect Chris for that. But it was really outside of the company, outside of the in this whole thing. It's it's not exactly private knowledge that I've had ups and downs over the years. I've had problems with my drinking, relationship problems, just feeling down and out, and stuff like that. And he was always there, even when he was on the other side of the continent doing business, or even the other side of the world. He was in, Tokyo or London or whatever. I could always call him up on Skype or whatever, and he would always either give me the voice I needed, or he would he'd tell some joke or something like that would probably offend the most people that get a sense of humor are him. Like the only person that I've met besides Stallings with that same kind of sense of humor would be probably Sean Cortez would be the closest that I could think of. But I don't want to stand here in the middle of this ring and around the going. But it still feels surreal. It still feels like I remember when I got the text. I just woken up off the couch. I've been playing with Colin, and I wanted to take a rest, and I woke up and I picked up my phone, which is on the table, and I looked at it, and it was the text from Jen, his wife, telling me what had happened, and I remember I texted her back something. I don't even remember what. I think it was running on like autopilot or something. And I texted her back, and then I put the phone down, and I lay back down on the couch and kind of rolled over, and I went back to sleep, and I woke up a little while later, and it was like, okay, it's okay, because that was just a dream, and you know that's all that was. It was all. I tried so hard to convince the world, I guess you could say that it was all wasn't real, and for over a day, almost 2 days, maybe even more than 2 days, I don't know, I couldn't bear to look at that message. I couldn't bear to open up the mailbox and go into the text messages and look at that text, and because if I did that, then it would be real. And there is so many things I would love to say right now, and none of the words can come to my head, and I mean, I would have at least loved to have had the chance to say that, Chris Stallings, I love you, and I miss you, and yeah. But I'm sure that what I'm about to do here would absolutely drive him up the wall, because he always had kind of a love-hate relationship when I broke into song, but quite frankly, I can't imagine any lyrics to any song or anything I could say that would say it better than this. So at the risk of making a fool of myself, and quite frankly, tonight I really don't care about that, because, well, saying goodbye, going away, seems like goodbye's such a hard thing to say. Touching a hand, wondering why it's time for saying goodbye. Saying goodbye, why is it sad? Makes us remember the good times we had. Much more to say, foolish to try. It's time for saying goodbye. Don't want to leave, but we both know sometimes it's better to go. Somehow I know we'll meet again. Not quite sure where, and I don't know just when. You're in my heart, so until then, I wanna smile, I wanna cry, saying goodbye. Slaughter. Thank you. Now, I know, and you all in the crowd know, and all the people backstage know, that there is no way that Christopher Stallings would want us to be sitting around here feeling sorry for ourselves. No. No. See, what he would want is for us to come out here in front of all you and put on the biggest, damnedest, kick-ass show that we could manage. And that is exactly what we're about to give you. So, without further ado,
we put our glass to the sky and lift up and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. So raise a pint for the people that are with us and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. We put our glass to the sky and lift up and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. So raise a pint for the people that are with us and live tonight, cause you can't take it with ya. From New England to New Brunswick,